All right, on the assumption that people can actually hear me. Yeah, let's get going. I've got my magpie puzzles in this week. That's great. I haven't ever gone back to that listener that we started solving as a group last week. Now, in the interim between doing that listener, I did another saber puzzle in the magpie last month, which was an E grade puzzle. So they think that's off the end of the scale of hardness. You know, they're like, if you don't solve this one, then no judgment. This is an E grade puzzle, and it's probably going to be super hard. I found that one, which was another saber puzzle to the listener that we were trying to do together, to be easier than the listener puzzle, which isn't to say that it was easy. It took hours and hours, but yeah, it was ultimately gettable. So maybe it was a bad idea to start doing listeners by tackling a hard saber. I don't know, but anyway, enough of that. Let's do some hopefully not quite so hard Times Crossword Club puzzles, starting with the concise. Rayfish, draw in by, that clue sucks. Cried is wept. Safety support. Chat at a function. Hobnob. Uncomfortably cramped. Cannabis cigarette. How about a reefer? Insects antennae. Feeler. I'm seeing what's going on here. Month could be July or June. Person with no seafaring experience. Landlubber. Kitchen sink. Let's try deadly sin. Could be envy. Fully satisfying. Patella is the knee cap. Venerated symbol. Totem. Pupil at same place of education. Section of Greek ode. This is a chick. Digits next to thumbs. These are the index fingers, aren't they? In a perfect manner. How about ideally? Alright, so this is a spliff. This is June. Where were we? There. Dodging of a question. Evasion? Evading? Complete reversal is easy. That's a U-turn. Crouch down. Kneel? A lot of K's in this puzzle. So I wonder what that kitchen fixture is. If it's not a sink, maybe it's something else. Don't know. Alright, Fitch of Ray family. Skates? Skates suck. Well, that's an opinion. Chat at a function. Safety support. Handrail, isn't it? Is this a school friend? I mean, a bit presumptuous to assume that everyone at your place of education is also your friend. They could be your bitter enemies, if I remember. Oh, this is a strophe. Part of a Greek ode. Pokey will be cramped. Chat at a function. Person with no seafaring experience. Land. School fellow. Alright, I'm more willing to accept fellow than friend. This is going to be land something. I don't know what it is if it's not land lubber. Clear mechanically. Bulldoze. So it might not be Neil, of course. Dodging of a question. Let's try evasion or evading. Fully satisfying. Sating. Kitchen fixture. Unit. Could be in the kitchen. Crouch down. Squat. Landsman, I guess. Less rude than a landlubber. What is this thing for chatter function? Oh, schmooze. Yeah, that's a hard one to necessarily see from the letters. Alright, that took me a long time. Can't even blame the keyboard for that one. Oh, and I made an error too, so that's no good. What was my error? Didn't face John. It wouldn't have gone. Oh, index fingers. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, well, that is the fault of the keyboard, not me. Well, you know, K is next to X. I just don't know my way around. X is the key that you press the least. Whoops. Oh well. You're my witnesses. You saw that I intended to type index. Right, compulsive complaining about party's leader. Live next to a field. Mexican snack requires some spinach. Occasionally. £1,000,000 put under lock and key. In pound, £1,000,000. Bit of sunshine right before a day's end. Ray of sunshine. The piano I ordered from somewhere in Africa. Police officer expressly aiming to avoid responsibility. Get very angry. Okay, lose it. Lose IT. Hello. One with a nest egg or pennies, possibly. Pensioner. I hope they do have nest eggs. Problem causes you harm. Always at the end. Last letters of causes you harm. Plate set out with no meal. Segment on the radio. Still. Peace. Homophone of peace. Type of diet you abandoned early. Repeatedly. Not yet, not yet. I'm going to buy a new microphone, but yeah, one day. Likelihood of school brochure not featuring us. Syllabus? No. Prospectus. Go back. Back. Because I broke my microphone. Comprehensive information. That is Jen on Eric Morecambe. Irritating and spiteful, but not at first. Itchy. That's bitchy. Not precious about bringing charges. Prosecution is an anagram of not precious. I'll warrant. Dissenting voters, there's a nays. Comedian's act is run of the mill. Routine. A study composed by British posh poet Auden, of course. Prints made by... This must be photographs. Anagram of Hogarth. Pop, something like that. Fine plan yet to be arranged. Fine is a penalty. English politician, English MP, gatecrashers test. A French broadcast covering football. Is this unfair? Not cricket. Yes, unair. Old man presented with extremely pretty flower, poppy. Cooked steak and fish. Okay, skate again. Okay, griping about RP. Live next to a field. R next to A. This is nacho. Spinach occasionally. Cop out to avoid responsibility. Police officer expressly aiming to. Cop out. Yeah, I guess that's right. Is this polenta? Yep, anagram of plate. No. And this is yo-yo diet. All right. Hopefully I got my typos out. Yes, I did, but didn't go very fast there. And the cryptic. Look away now if you don't want to watch the main cryptic for Be for Wednesday. Poor whiskey strained. Bachelor 1 savouring of scandal, but not this crime. Gamey. Unconvincing sort of reasoning by judges in official bulletin. Some sort of logic. Tom informally watched you. State's job not finished with excessive enthusiasm. Overzeal, I don't know. Shut up in one way before being put in the earth. To swim said to be the alternative to this depression. Man, swim or sink. Yeah, sink or swim. Those are alternatives, and a sink is a depression. Alright, Ria's footballers entertaining team. Ria's. It fixes stage up. Stage is a leg. Offer for one. This is a Mercian, anagram of cream in. Unconvincing sort of reasoning. I think this is a court circular. Circular reasoning isn't unconvinced. Judges? Is judges court? Might be. Ria's footballers entertaining team. Backsides are Ria's. Yes, they are. Paper towel covers tramp. Towel dryer drifter. The paper being the Financial Times or FT. State's job not finished with excessive enthusiasm. Shut up in one way. Extra for mortgage raised in review of platoon. Extra. Said repent to reform streetwalker. Pedestrian. Not at all a risque sort of streetwalker. Top up. What's a platoon? Oh, top up loan. It's an anagram of platoon around up. Day long needs regularly dropped into the sea. Kitchen workers' opportunity to return pieces of advice. Foolishly touches the cat. Take out the flannel. Cut to the chase. Anagram of touches the cat. Short skirt brings disapproving expression. That is a trimmed down tutu. A crust to eat. Old woman digests it on reflection. Old woman gran takes it in and gets a gratin. Delivery for doorman. Bouncer is a type of cricket delivery. Foreign priest moves infant's heads back. This is a babe with the B moved forward rather than back, I would have thought. Kitchen workers' opportunity to return pieces of advice. Ugh. Little island that could stun the world. Inchlet? No. Had nice duty to broadcast as historian. This is I can spell this honestly. Thucydides, but not Thucydidean. To do with Thucydides. Poor whiskey strained. Tom informally watched you. Saw ya. That's very informal. I saw ya. One that can't stand half-hearted party host. One that can't stand sitter, no. Party host. Cater, no. This looks like interred. Shut up in one way before being sequestered, no. Cloistered, why? One street air put into clod, which means earth. Okay, little island that could stun the world. Rockall is a small island somewhere in the shipping forecast lands. Poor whiskey strained. Whiskey? Kitchen workers turn spit, isn't it? Is a kitchen worker. Opportunity tips, yeah, tips around. Daylong needs regularly dropped into the sea. Ditch? D is day, long is itch. Then every second letter of drop. No, needs. Lack of a taxi upset. Philosopher, that's bacon. No cab. German book by Anne. Okay, that's just Buchan. We read the 39 steps. Change properties of article. Clamping. Set of teeth around. That's A with denture round. Steal from the Prado. Not a Goya, certainly. Art. Colleague in Gold Rush, mate in AUR. State's job not finished with excessive enthusiasm. Task mania. Abstract art. Oh yes. Goya is not too abstract. Poor whiskey strained. Whiskey. W wretched. Interesting one. Party host is the Mad Hatter. Okay. Hopefully no errors there. Yeah, that's fine. Under 7 minutes. I'd be doing it faster if I was on paper, of course. Oh, and Naphis took 8, so that's all absolutely fine. Alright, how about the New York Times? I'm neglecting those a bit, so I will do one today. Keep this to 20 minutes maybe, but we'll see. Container for tips. Jar, green gemstone, not an opal. Number 2 on the NBA's all-time scoring list, not Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, grown up, adult, look dumbfounded. Let's try gape. Jam up, easy on me, Adele, Blue Adkins, squiggle on a music score, rest. Jada, oh it's Jade, yeah. Very J-E puzzles. So we've got Jar, Jade, James, Jag, Jada, Jam Up, and Adele. Oops. Alright, let's do the main puzzle. Typical ice cream servings, not scoops. Talkative. Chatty. Assuming these are right, might be better to go down now. Theatrically presented is staged. Tropical milk comes from a coconut. Type of sandal, open toe. Turn the other cheek. The Eagles on scoreboards, that's Philadelphia, but I don't know what it is. Taurus is a sign. Top dog at a court, CEO. Tort basis. Harm? Twin blade razor, don't know. Thrash, don't know. Toto is a terrier. 2-word tenant of improv comedy. Yes, and. Yes, and. Alright, top this. Traditional medicine uses its oil. Tea tree. Ace high. Terrible things. Horrors. Tip of a plane is the nose. Moira Tierney, is that someone? I just made that up. It might not be. Trade could be swap. Take heed. Summer comes. No, I don't know the Merry Wives that well. BC Seed. Tantalizing preview. A teaser trailer, I guess. Tipplers drink this in the belief it helps sober them up. Okay, let's just check what's going on here. Batra, well it could be. Thresh could be trounce. I think that's Maurer tyranny. Not sure though. Shower tub, shower curtain. This is what a tailor seeks to provide: the perfect fit. Tailoring related is sartorial. Oh, flip. Alright, tall one or cold one, that's a beer. Title role for Liz Taylor is Cleo. Throat clearing sound, a hem. Telenovela, are those all soaps? Travellers from afar, ETs, towards the stern, aft. Transcendentalist who wrote Walden is Thoreau, thoroughly overhauls his revamps. Thing checked at a polling station, voter ID. Teriyaki appetizer, edamame, delicious. Treats very unfairly. I'm going to do some crosses. Mo, Larry, Kelly, and Shemp. Overdoses. To what effect? That's probably not that then. That's the Tate. TDs or FGs. That's stat. Thunderous. Aurora. Maybe this is reworks. Treats very unfairly. Shafts. Like that. Testarossa, Ferrari. Transgressive. Immoral? Don't think that's transgressive. Table, the rehearsal. Take 10. Not take ton. Tiger's slot on the schedule. Tea time? Tiger who came to tea? That probably isn't. Okay, sussed out. Don't know. Third largest country in the European Union after France and Spain. Ooh, don't know that off the top of my head. Eames chair. Oh, Sweden. Is Sweden that big? I would not have said Sweden was an enormous country, but I guess it is. Okay, so thwacked, smote, and this is a memo, but something is wrong. Thought it might be. Don't like immoral very much. Tabby's cry is new. Oh, Tiger's slot. Tea time. So a bit like tea time, but Tiger Woods. Ah, alright, well that was a little bit after 20 minutes. Nice to be getting back into these puzzles. Let me know if you watch this what you'd like to see in the future. More Guardians, more independence, more listeners that we do as a group. I'm open to all sorts of things. Old magpies. Yeah, let's do some of those. Oh, now suddenly there's 3 viewers. Suddenly, just as I was about to go. So maybe I should do something else. I will do something else today. Let's have a look at the ground. Just in case anyone just turned up and they're like, I want to watch a crossword. I'm going to do a quick one. Alright, Anto. City invested in finance that's productive. You should feel bad supporting artificial energy. Legendary sailors, succinct religious view. Sin. Bad. Duke is captivated by foxtrot and tango. Your dukes are your fists. So is captured by F and T. Excuse criminal getting cheated. Con is done. One left his anorak after scrambling for rescue boat. That is an anagram of his anorak, more or less. It is Noah's Ark. This is fecund. EC is the city. Is it just the postcode of the City of London? I don't know. I can't remember, but definitely EC is city and Crosswords. Classical city built from always fashionable stone. Reportedly, I can't believe that isn't Constantinople. But I don't know why. Constant in opal. Oh yeah, constantly in opal stone. Blatant attacks said to cause financial difficulties for company. Maroon hair strand. Double definition. Goldcrest surgically gutted. It should establish. Oh, this must be. Oh, Goldcrest is AU gold top crest. That's nice. Very nice. Or top. Old building material containing rubbish tip waste. You should feel bad supporting artificial energy. For shame? For sham-e. That's nice. Artificial energy is sham-e or shame. Blatant attacks said to cause financial difficulties for company. It's got to be overt, blatant. One worries about uncontrolled movement on new currency. Neurotic? Yeah. New euro is new currency and tick is an uncontrolled movement. Old building material containing rubbish tip waste. Okay. X cement containing the tip of rubbish, which is R. Excrement. Lovely word. Groom employs art to deliver competitive recital. It glows around the edges of gloomy ravine. Okay, the edges of gloomy are GY, the edges of ravine are R, and a gyre does go round. Uncertain place to go when retreating into background. Input fell dreadfully. It's quite common. Anagram of input fell. We want plentiful. Hotel sign including everything to indicate quality. H mark including all. Poet, for example, among fifth-rate celebrities. Okay, e.g. in the E-list. Sex at home without love, it wears things out. It wears things out. It's an anagram of employs art, isn't it? And I think that is poetry slam. Straight, flush, smooth. All these are words that mean straight, even, straight, flush, smooth. Worried host deploring a wasteful chap after returning home. Well, it's an anagram of host deploring, and it is, or something like that, and it is the prodigal son. Doctor rages after freedom of information. That's FOI. Exposes controversial food. Foie gras. Fairly standard community. Par something. Turner embarrassed getting flustered. Turner is a lathe. Embarrassed is red. Undernourished family in southern US state. That is kin in southern New York, not in Kentucky at all. How the Irish speak to have crowned by Britain. Oh, knave. Okay. Knave crowned by B. Irish brogue, well known. Took on title as king. Abdicated initially. There's got to be assumed name, but I don't know why. Why? Over trading, raiding or attacks. Yep, so homophone of raiding. Uncertain, ambivalent, reversed lav in ambient. Background radiation is ambient radiation. Sex at home without love. Sex, eros. Yes, we're very coy when we call him the god of love, aren't we? It's not necessarily what he was the god of. Hypothesis that has no alternative. That is theory minus or. Fairly standard community. Par-ish. Okay. And that's all right. That was nice. That was a sweet little crossword. Not too hard, but fun things in it. Sham-e, very nice. Auto AU top for Goldcrest. Sham-e for artificial energy. Love it. Alright, well, we haven't hit the half hour. Let's see if the independent probably isn't going to work because it hasn't the last few times. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I probably need to clear my cache or something, don't I? Maybe I'll work on that. This is half an hour. Half an hour is a great amount of time to stream and then go back to work. So I will say goodbye to you for now. that was fun. Yeah. I say get in touch if you have any good ideas for what else to blog, but